Zodiac Based Emotional Intelligence for Aquarius.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we are embarking on a fascinating journey through the stars to explore a unique aspect of our personality's emotional intelligence through the lens of the zodiac. Whether you're a fiery Aries, a grounded Taurus, or a mysterious Scorpio, each sign brings its own flavor to how we perceive, understand, and manage our emotions as well as those of others around us. Astrology provides us with insightful tools that can help decode our emotional fabric, the strengths we can lean on and the challenges we might face in our emotional landscapes. In this video, we'll dive deep into each zodiac sign, exploring how these celestial influences shape our emotional intelligence. From the water sign's intuitive grasp on feelings to the air sign's intellectual approach to emotions, we'll cover it all. So, stay tuned as we connect the dots between the cosmos and our emotional selves, uncovering the cosmic guidance that can help us navigate the complex world of feelings more effectively. Are you ready to discover what your sign says about your emotional intelligence? Let's get started.
Now, 11th sign is Aquarius. Aquarius is the star system. If you are born on the January 20th and February 18th, its ruling planet is Uranus, the planet of originality and revolution. Independent, eccentric, and humanitarian. Uh, they march to the beat of their own drum and are known for their progressive idea and innovative thinking. However, they can be also emotionally detached and stubborn in their beliefs. I think that sometimes Aquarius is more like they, pursue the absolute equality in that sense. You can say you are symbolized as the water barrier. It's pulling the water from the spiritual world over the land. It's about the wish fulfillment. The water barrier pull force the wisdom and enlightenment. Represent the innovation and the individualism. For example, Oprah Winfrey symbolized her role in visionary and catalyst for change. On the tarot card wise, it's represented by star card. It's related to dream and wishes. It's equality and hope and inspiration, and healing and renewal, and the insight and the creativity. It's tranquility and serenity. So for this space, why I'm bringing it here for tarot card is if you see this card in the tarot reading, in tarot layout, and there may be Aquarius people involved, or the energy of the Aquarius star uh, related to dream and wish fulfillment. Um, and this is important. If you say last slide I have is you'll be surprised what's founding out here. It's optimistic and good fortune. And then it's have a spiritual insight, especially that kind of like enlightenment here. For the element wise, it's air sign, intellectual, communicative, and social consciences, individual who value freedom and equality. Example, Charles Darwin. English naturalist, geologist, and biologist, known for his contribution to evolutionary biology. That's a huge theory. People used to think the human race is God created, and that he used the experimental data to map out the evaluation of the all life form. Um, that's his huge um, demonstrate the trait of an intellectual, you know. But for that, there is recently science discovery through the DNA trace found out that the human race may not purely go through evaluation to get into where we are. There may be, higher intelligent form intelligent being to intervene to have that kind of big jump. So that's different topic here. So their personal trait known for their intellectual idealism and rebellion spirit. Darwin can do that. Is they definitely has to have some rebellion spirit to come up with the theory, which is so controversial with what the teaching come from the church, but it's a giant the accomplishment for the humanity knowledge wise. I suppose the strong sense of compassion, driven by desire to make the world a better place. Example, Edison, American inventor and businessman, who develops many devices like electric power generation, mass communication like radio, sound recording, motion pictures, everything related to Thomas Edison. I was the one of my college actually have Thomas Edison's lab over there. Aquarius excelled in their ability to think outside of a box, innovative and inspired to change. Their open-mindedness and willingness to challenge the uh, status quo makes them the natural leader in advocating the progress, the equity. Uh, just remember that here, Abraham Lincoln is the Aquarius, 16th president of the United States. And led the U.S. through this American Civil War, defeated the insurgent Confederacy, and played a major role in abolishing slavery. So they really, you know, uh, advocated progress and equality. Um, but they also have a weakness, may struggle with emotional detachment, unpredictability, and tendency toward of aloofness. Could lead to difficulty in forming deep emotional connection or maintain the personal relationship. Example, the Galileo, so Aquarius, the Italian astronomer, physicist, and engineer, who called the father of observational astronomy. Um, he refused to confirm that the scientific consensus at that time ultimately leads to his house arrest. He found out, the sun is not the center of the world. Sun is circling some others. The If I remember the right, um, Earth is not the center of the whole universe, and that's totally different with the consensus on that time. So you got the house arrest. His stubbornness and refusal to compromise his beliefs amplifies the classic trait for the Aquarius. The compatibility wise, that it's air sign nature found the compatibility with the fellow air sign Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The complacent with neo-impaired team environment and foster the stimulating conversation, shared interest, and mutual respect. For example, is Shakira, it's Aquarius, and Gerard, PQ is also Aquarius, mark the shared birthday. So the pair have like a shared birthday, a strong partnership both in the parenting and the professional endeavor. Um, so that was a good story. But clash may arise on the Earth sign Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, due to their difference in the temperance and the priority. Example is Mozart. Mozart is the influential composer of the classical music. It's music genius. But the struggle with the financial management and have the contentious relationship with their patrons and the employer who found it difficult to work with it, with his demanding nature and sometimes erratic behavior. But hey, he was genius. Nobody else can achieve what he achieved in terms of composing wise. Um, for the love strings, it's an intellectual stimulation, humanitarian value and commitment and social cause create a dynamic, intellectually engaged relationship. Example is Justin Timberlake and the chorus and Jessica Biel. It's a Pisces. They faced and they overcome the challenge and strengthening their marriage and the family life. Love the pair. Um, love Justin Timberlake's music.